Do you want to hear it now? If he'll actually pick up? What?
Maybe she's in the phone. Where did I put the number for that lady?
The person you are calling does not take unidentified
For which
calls.
lady?
Your caller ID was blocked. To temporarily unblock so that we may announce your call, please say your name or the name of the company you represent after the beep. So that we may announce your call, please say your name or the name of the company you represent after the beep.
Right.
Please hold while we attempt to complete your call.
I need to know that you're a girl. Where's your guardian's phone number?
I don't know. I don't know where you put it.
Still trying.
This is all I got here.
It says pending something. Okay.
Still
Do
trying.
you know her name? You can look her up in the offices.
Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Hello?
That wasn't mature, you know.
Well, either one of your humanity. If the conversation can't remain similar, we'll hang up on you. You got a new big girl, you want to act in the big world. Why, you have another 3 months and maybe 24 days before you're 18.
Yeah. What about it?
You think you can last that long here?
Here? Yes. Yes, I do. No.
Okay, what was so wrong about living here?
Doesn't matter.
No, tell me. I want to know. I want to know why you left.
I left because I wanted to. I wanted to live here.
No, I want to know why you left.
I just told you. I wanted to live here.
And you need to suck it up, come back, finish up, and give them a future.
Not to mention here, there are better opportunities for me here. So, what's your point?
I'm trying to tell you to do things, right?
The way to do things right. There's more than one right way to do things, you know.
With an adult that won't contact anybody because he forgot the phone number.
Because you forgot the phone number? No.
Actually, Mariah, the conversation is not going to keep going because I'm not going to go back and forth with you.
Well, you know, that's the only way we're going to bother working this out, unless you want me to run away again. Because I can do that. Me come here was not a runaway. I called you every day until I got sick with food poisoning. And then I laid down almost the entire time. Yes. I called you every day.
I have the phone records why you did not.
So do I. I have the phone records too.
And it's not your responsibility. The adult that was with you is their responsibility.
Doesn't matter.
Chris has no excuse. None whatsoever.
It really doesn't matter. I'm the one that called because I'm the one that lives in your household.
I don't know what your problem is with that, but you know, Mariah, again, you've got to finish up your school. Everything's in place.
I can do that here.
A lot of people.
I can do that here in a better school.
To try to get things done.
I can do that here in a better school where I'm actually learning things. Instead of being told, oh, do this work that you're not even on this level at.
Right.
Without help.
If you transfer to a school there, you're still not going to graduate. It'll be the same situation.
Actually, I can. There are ways that I can.
No, of course not. Right? You can hire a tutor. Maybe you can just, cheat on something. There's a lot of ways things can happen.
No,
Real world.
I mean legally. Legally I can.
Right. Again,
Oh, and
4 days.
if I may,
And then you can do anything you want.
if I may say something,
Sure.
if you'll actually let me talk for once.
You were talking all this time last time. I got very little to say. You were yelling at the phone and swearing, not me.
So whatever happened to you saying that you were going to give me my birth certificate? When Chris and I were talking to you, you said yes to sending my birth certificate to help. And then he asked if you were going to give him guardianship, and you said no. So why did you lie about sending...
He's going to be arrested or not.
So, oh, but that's on you.
He's going to be arrested.
But that's on you. That's not on him.
Well, whatever. That'll be in court to decide. Maybe the court will say it's not on you, it's not on him.
Or whatever?
He can plead his case in front of a judge. The judge will give a father of the year award. I don't know. I don't think so. That's how our system works.
I don't recall that. I don't remember him saying it was like he has.
You know, Brian, I'm not gonna get into this conversation anymore. Because nothing's gonna change if you throw this right now.
Nothing's gonna change. But, right now, you're failing to communicate. And you're the one that said so yourself several times over the years, communication is important, we need to be able to communicate, we need to be able to talk, etc. And now you're the one trying to shut me down.
Not telling anybody where you were going or what you were doing.
And actually,
No.
if I recall correctly, you said I'm 17, it was my choice to do what I wanted.
Oh, no.
And now-
You have that, well, Joyce has to leave contact information. The contact information you left was incorrect. There was no address.
Actually,
No
originally,
address on the information you left. There's no 449, whatever the road was. It doesn't exist, Brian. So your contact information was wrong.
well, then I must have put the wrong number,
Therefore,
if
you didn't
anything.
leave what you had to leave.
If anything, I put the wrong house number, actually. Because originally I wasn't even going here.
You know what?
So,
It's one excuse after excuse is just something that people need to say when they're for you. And I'm
You
not
give
gonna
excuses
take
too, you know.
I don't want to hear it. I want you to get your big girl panties on and come home.
I don't wear panty grow.
You're supposed to finish it up and get good grades. When you turn 18, you can have Chris come down here and pick you up and you can barely go off on your own. Until that day comes, it's my call, not yours.
So you're going to be controlling.
No, I'm just going to do what I have to do as a parent.
Okay, but as a parent, you're also supposed to be keeping my well-being and both physically and emotionally in mind.
No, you know, that's the same thing Chris should be telling you. He should be saying, why I go home so I don't have to go to jail, because the chance of him going to jail is greater because he is not complying with the laws of Connecticut. And I know he's there listening, so tell him that. You ought to smarten up and get his big boy hitting. Okay, I think the conversation is not going anywhere. I've got things to do tonight. I'm glad to hear your voice. I have always said
Things
this
to do.
to Chris before.
Okay, first off, answer this.
Thank you
Answer
for your
this.
care for my daughter.
What exactly do I actually do in the house?
I don't know, you stay on the internet all day.
Yeah, because what do I have others than that to do?
You don't look for a job.
Actually, I've applied to every
Actually,
place.
you haven't done anything. You sat on your butt most of the time.
Not true.
Anything.
No, I have went out through Mystic, I've went out through Norwich, downtown, east side, west side. I've went through and done
Stay
that.
long. That's all you're doing. You're not doing anything for yourself. You're not doing your virtual learning academy.
First off-
You're hooping and hollering and doing the things that you want to do.
First off, I do try to do the academy. Second off, I can't exactly get a job without some sort of documentation, which I've asked you for a copy of my birth certificate again.
We're not going into these lame excuse modes again. You get a job by going out and looking for one. You've done that.
And I have.
That's it.
Not twice, actually, 4 times. The 4 times that I went out.
Anyway, 6 times.
2 times I went out very far,
6
and
times.
the other, actually technically it was a couple times that I went out around Norwich.
You don't walk the walk. What you do is you talk about what a tough time it is here with mental disabilities. Everybody gave you the best breaks in the world, and because you didn't get anything that you wanted out of it because you weren't working. You don't
Anything I wanted out of it, excuse me, I didn't ask for material items at all. I didn't ask for drugs, I didn't ask for alcohol, I didn't ask for cigarettes. You mind hearing me out, seeing as you just accused me of something?
I didn't accuse you of anything.
You said that I'm constantly asking for things.
No, I didn't
You
say-
said that I did not get what I was asking for. You said I did not get what I was asking for. And I never asked for anything.
In your life, there's something that's missing. I haven't figured that one out.
You know what's missing in my life?
I don't know.
You know what's missing in my life, Keith?
Figure out.
You know what's missing in my life, Keith?
What?
My own life. Instead of being told what to do all the time.
And Mariah, you've got 3 months and 20 days, give or take.
Or,
You're 100% yours.
or you can let me live where I want to live, where there's actually good, where there is actually good employment, where there is good schooling, instead of a shitty school that doesn't teach me anything.
Okay, that's simple. Now, Chris was a big boy, he sent you home, and he tell you your father is the right place to be,
And
and
you're
your
not.
father is to it.
And you don't get that.
Why? I don't get that, you know, I don't...
I've been living with you almost my whole life.
That I can understand, but to take it out on me and say I'm gonna run away to try to change things, you've got your responsibility.
Well, you know, before, when I turned 16, you could have given me permission to go live somewhere else with better employment, better schooling, etc.
Where would you find better employment?
Different towns have different employment rates. In case you didn't know that.
Long and convoluted loops that don't make any sense, okay?
No, they do make sense.
You have
I'm sorry that you're not understanding that.
It's really your all you've done all summer long is sit around with my blessing. I've never told you that you had to do anything, that you had a bedtime, that you could listen to the computer or talk to whomever you wanted to, which I did. So you know what, now you're telling me that...
Oh, I'm simply saying that I should have been able to go where I wanted. Okay, yeah, I could go and take the bus to the next town over and come back.
Anymore. If I want to go to Milwaukee because that's where I think things are going to be better.
Think? You know, that's the only way you're going to find out. The only way you're going to find out is by going there and trying. You can't sit in one place.
Find different places until you find a place that's better.
No.
That's intelligent.
I never said that.
That's smart. Mariah,
Those words never even left my mouth.
Place you can get your education finished.
Yeah, I can. If you would give permission for it.
Diploma, the quickest time. You can move on with your life. You can choose to go to college. You can do a lot of things.
I can do that here.
Going nowhere.
You don't know that.
Oh, no, I can't say for sure, but boy, I'll tell you what I can tell you right now.
You know what?
It sure looks that way.
You know what? You could easily.
Everything set up, you could and just threw it away and said, oh, no, that's
Hey,
not good.
hey, hey.
No, that's not
How about you stop cutting me off? You know what you could do is give me a trial period. Even if it's just a month, you could just say, okay, you know what? I'll give you one trial period.
Right, you
See where you get.
You want. You're on trial right now. Trial period started 12 days ago.
Yeah? And you haven't even bothered asking how things have gone.
Now.
I've been trying to, but you know what I can't do? I can't exactly get a birth certificate copy until you give permission for it, and get me a guardian up here. Guardians are what allow me to get a job.
Time ago.
What?
I gave you one a long time ago.
And I informed you, when I returned, that I did not have it anymore, a month after I got back.
It's not my fault.
And that I needed it.
For the doctor.
No, I accidentally threw it out because it got soaking wet,
Well, you gotta be responsible.
to the point where it shredded.
You soaking wet, you put it in Ziploc bags, you treasure things like birth certificates.
Yes, I needed a wallet copy to put in my wallet so that I wouldn't have to have a paper copy out.
Right.
And I needed a paper copy that I could put inside of a folder so it wouldn't get soaked like that and destroyed, in which case is the responsible way.
You got 3 months and 24 mountain feet.
You keep repeating the same thing over and over. Oh, we have 3 months and 20-something days. Doesn't matter.
Then there is no problem between you and me. Then there's a problem between me and Chris.
What about it?
And you know what? If Chris had half a brain, he'd be telling you right now, you know what, Mariah, your dad is right. But you know what? I can tell you right now that this is not going anywhere, and I appreciate your call. I'd love to hear your voice. I wish it could be in better circumstances, because I really miss you, and I really do love you, believe it or not. Some people realize that. It's going to be a long time, probably.
Well,
There you go.
I can assure you that won't happen.
Well, you know what, Brian? You know, the time heals all wounds. That's all I have to say.
Not true. Time does not heal every wound there is.
Do a thing, and then 10 years ago, look at it and go, man, you know, ask Chris how many things he did when he was your age that were the wrong thing to do.
Don't matter. You made many mistakes when you were younger too.
Where he is now.
You made many mistakes as well too. So you have no place to talk about somebody else's mistakes, Father.
Never had my mistake in the
Keith,
Brian?
you have no right to go in and talk about somebody else's mistakes. You've made just as many, if not worse. Therefore, you have no room to talk about somebody else's mistakes.
Chris is continuing to make mistakes. He hasn't learned. He hasn't matured.
And so do you. You still make mistakes every single day too.
He would be telling you, Mariah, you got 3 more months and 24 days to suck it up. And that's what you should be doing.
But a life should not consist of sucking it up.
Well,
At one point or another, they should be able to do what they want.
You should be following a good path. You should be doing good things.
Opportunity.
Rules for you have been very, very lax.
You don't even know that you've been giving me that opportunity because you haven't.
Mariah, I've been giving you every opportunity that you can.
Nope, this is one opportunity that you're giving me, and this is probably one of the damn best ones that I would have.
All right.
First off, to have a relationship with my biological father.
Right, call me back when you can. I love you. Tell Chris I said hi.